Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Shadow Radio. I'm Amanda, and today I am interviewing Brett. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Thanks for having me here for this
Yes, no
interview.
problem.
I really appreciate it. We're going to talk today about the Centennial Hall Museum located in Valentine, Nebraska. This location itself is very interesting to say the least. It is considered to be one of Nebraska's most haunted locations, considered to a couple lists. And not just that, it is the oldest standing high school in the state of Nebraska. We were the first ever granted access to do an overnight investigation at this location, which was very intriguing. We had to take this opportunity, and we are grateful for that opportunity. If you're new to the channel, or if you're checking out some new content, we really appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like button, helps out a lot. Leave us a comment. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button, and let's get to this interview.
All right. My very first question is once you guys found out that you were allowed the first overnight investigation there, how did you guys prepare yourself?
Okay, so I feel like Kyle and myself sort of prepared ourselves in, I guess, the best way possible for this investigation. No one else had been overnight. We let sort of the investigation just happen and see what we were able to capture. There were other videos on this location that was for a couple hours. They stayed a couple hours at the location tops, but there was nothing out there really other than our own experiences that we could share. So we're grateful for those experiences at this location. And Kyle
Right.
and myself sort of just went in there like, all right, whatever happens, happens. Let's see, and that's the best way I feel like in this case.
For sure, for sure. Okay. The activity with the cat balls. They were going off like crazy. Would you say that they enjoyed them?
Oh yeah,
All right.
during the live feed they were going off. They were going off during the 3 a.m. challenge. Just throughout the night, it seemed to progress. It seemed like, at first it was the REM pod,
Mm-hmm.
and then the cat ball, and then back to the REM pod a little bit, and then the cat ball, and then the cat ball, hardcore for a while, and then we got a little bit of the REM pod and the cat ball during the 3 a.m. But there was a section there when it was nothing, but a lot of the cat ball activity. It seemed to like the cat balls throughout the night. I have to say that, yeah, yep,
Nice.
definitely.
All right. What did you feel in the chapel?
Like I was saying, to start off the night, we go around. We turned off everything, furnaces, fans, left a box fan on in the lobby,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the only thing in the whole building.
Right.
And we passed the chapel. Kyle and myself, we looked at it. We're like, "Yep, we're gonna have to circle back to this room." Definitely got that feeling. Like, yeah, yeah, we're gonna definitely have
Like it
to
was
go.
calling you guys. And like,
Almost, yeah. It was just like, yeah, we're definitely capturing something in this room tonight.
yeah.
Like you could feel that. You could feel it, like
Right.
before
Mm-hmm.
before it even happened. And we knew we were circling back to it. There was a couple rooms we circled back to, but that one was like for sure we were going back to that room. Like Kyle and myself both talked about it and stuff after the tour.
Right. I don't blame you guys, and I'm glad you guys did.
Me too. Me too.
All right. What was it like to read page 3 of the hymn?
Oh man. During the 3 a.m. investigation, if you guys haven't yet, definitely suggest checking out this video. 3 a.m. video. We were sitting in the chapel area.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up the hymn book and I said, "Do you want me to read a hymn?" I get a response that says yeah, or yes, or something. And I grabbed the hymn book and I'm all like, okay, open it up, step it to the front of the chapel, and I ask, what page? It says page 3. I'm on page 3 at the time when it says
Right.
that, and I thought, wow, that's coincidental. So I said the name of the hymn, and when I said the name of the hymn, it says yeah, and I'm all like, what, So I go on and I read that hymn, and right when I finish the hymn, a male voice comes through before me and says, "Amen," right before I say Amen. And I thought that was really interesting. Very interesting. Definitely
For sure.
great experience.
All right. So the spirits who replied at the end of the hymn, would you say they were intelligent?
Oh, I definitely feel like whatever was communicating with us during our 3 a.m., there was definitely some intelligence going on for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple times throughout the night in the first floor, on the first floor during our live feed, that I felt like that we were capturing quite a bit of intelligence. But I did feel like we did capture some residual throughout the night. This place being the oldest standing high school in the state of Nebraska means it was a high school at one point in time. It's currently a museum. It's had a lot of people in and out of the location, which causes residual activity. And I feel like, that could be a cause of some of the fillings and stuff like that people do get. Whatever is intelligent that we were communicating with, can't verify whether or not for sure, you can't verify whether or not for sure. And I would just, I would put my money where my mouth is and say that there is definitely some residual and a little bit of intelligence going on when we were at the location that night.
Right. Like, once I'm done having this baby, I want to go there. So I can experience that and have a few more of our investigators there.
Right. And that's the things. Some people have the same experiences, some people don't. Everyone's different, And, like that night, Kyle and myself were both having the same experiences.
Right. So during the live feed, you could see stuff moving. Could you elaborate?
Yeah, before the live feed, we actually, like I was saying, turned off the furnaces and stuff for that reason. So they wouldn't be altering any of our video footage during the live feed, moving things. In the main lobby hallway, we do point out the box fan that is moving some of the fabric. But while we're in a different area of the building, the exact opposite side of the building on the top floor, we capture a dream catcher moving.
Right.
And then when we're in across the hall from that, we're able to capture, down the hall from that, we're able to capture a chime, a big metal chime with some wood, and a cupid chime on our live feed, moving. And Kyle and myself, we made sure not to brush up against it, not to go by it, and at the time when we noticed it, our backs are in the opposite corner of the room from the doorway, and we're looking at them like at an angle like this, and we notice it, and we're both like, whoa, are those moving? So I walk up on them, and I got a good 22 seconds of those chimes moving before it seemed to slow down to a non-aggressive state of movement.
Right, which is awesome. Alright, so both and you, Kyle, had experiences. Could you elaborate what they were and where they took place?
Yeah, like I was saying, Kyle and myself both had experiences at this location. Some of them were the same, but some of them were different. And this is one that is different but the same. We were both, during the first part of the episode, during the live feed, we were inside of the principal's office, and Kyle had an experience.
Okay.
He felt like his head was being pulled up or lifted while he was sitting in the principal's chair at the desk of the principal in the principal's office. And that was interesting. We took note of that. And later on in the night, I was all like, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go sit during the 3 a.m. And he said, I'll sit in the chapel.
Okay.
And when I'm in there, I have a feeling in the same spot that he did. At the time I'm blindfolded, there's a REM pod in front of me that's just going off. And it's just going off. And I feel this feeling like something's trying to move my feet out from underneath me while I'm sitting in a chair. And, that's a pretty interesting feeling to have while you're blindfolded, I'm just gonna say. But but yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah. So Kyle's experience was almost like his head was lifting up, and my experience was that my feet were being,
God, oh God, no.
But they were in the exact same spot in the school. We both had an experience, but different experiences.
I like that.
And we've been on a lot of investigations, and Yeah, we've had experiences where we've
But they were in
experienced
different
them.
locations.
But not, yeah, exactly. Different areas. You know, Villisca, we walked upstairs, felt like a heaviness,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing like that
For real, like,
where we're sitting in the same spot,
exactly.
a couple hours apart, having had experiences, I thought it was interesting, but there's a lot more places to go yet, so that could happen. But that's one of the first times in probably 90 episodes
Oh, for sure.
that just a couple hours apart, someone's
For real.
sitting in the same exact spot having an experience right after someone had an experience in that spot.
I know. Like,
So, but anyways,
yes. All right. My last question is: do you think Kyle will be going on another investigation?
all right. So, do I think or do I know?
However you want to put it.
All right. So, Kyle is coming on more investigations. Obviously, our season's about to wind down. We're going to be doing a season finale, a big time season finale. So, if you guys would like to, definitely make sure to check out our channel coming up. We have the season finale going on, and then we're starting to get ready for season 4 after that. Well, we got a baby on the way, and then season 4. So, so as soon as season 4 starts coming around, you're gonna start seeing Kyle a little bit. Kyle's been with us at the Patterson. He's been with us at the Haunted Woods.
Yes.
The Haunted Woods one, and at Valentine. And we're going to bring him in on a couple more episodes this next season. And some of the locations we go to this next season are going to be some very interesting locations, to say the least. So, do appreciate each and every single one of you guys taking time out of your day to watch our content. It means a lot to us. So, thanks for checking out Amanda's Shadow Radio right here on Mystical Shadows 402. We greatly appreciate you guys. And with that being said, we hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will catch you back here in 2 weeks.
Bye.